Welcome, guys. It's Alon, and it's another beautiful day here in Australia. I want to thank you if you're tuning in today and you're watching. This is a weekly recap of what goes here at Acorn Productions, what goes on here, and it's been an interesting week. So look, we had a good month last month, and let's see what's going on since then. We've still got Coinbase as our leader. It's actually gotten better. So look, if you don't know, Coinbase is currently pretty much having a war with the SEC. They've got some regulatory issues, but if you actually look a little bit deeper, Coinbase is essentially the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the US. I don't now that we've got sort of Binance. I never really liked Binance personal use besides like putting money on and taking money off crypto. I never really liked it. Coinbase I see going forward as the primary exchange for cryptocurrency in America. And I'm just really struggling to imagine any serious consequences to Coinbase as a business from all of these actions. So if we look here, you can see so pretty much Coinbase and the SEC have started the war. Pretty much they're just getting into the legal mumbo jumbo now. I don't really want to track it, but here you can see in the last year or 3 years, Coinbase was flying when it got launched, a year ago. This is a company that people do value. We do have revenue. Yeah, we don't have earnings at the moment, but this is a sound company, guys. Like when you think about it, a cryptocurrency exchange doesn't really have any cost if crypto is not going anywhere and it is getting regulated. And I'm not even saying this thing with BlackRock is even going to work, because BlackRock has they're saying they might have a deal, they might be launching a Bitcoin exchange, that'll be good for fees, but it's more hype. At the moment, the news is still negative. I probably I probably want to hold Coinbase. I've been thinking about this. I probably want to hold Coinbase until the news turns positive. So I want to sell the good news. At the moment, the news is honestly still bad, and Coinbase is just pumping up. So this is the last 6 months, and this is the last month essentially when we've been holding it, and it's been a very good hold, I have to say. So we're gonna hold this a little longer. If you guys didn't know, we're gonna rebalance at the end of this month. Now, another interesting thing in our portfolio, guys, if we have a look here, so we got MicroStrategies, which is mostly just a holder of Bitcoin. It's actually overtaken Bitcoin here, so it's been a good diversified hold. Look, they do have a legitimate business outside of Bitcoin, but look, it's mostly just Bitcoin. Tesla's still doing well, and at the bottom here, we have ETFs here, and we don't have too many losers at the moment. We didn't really expect bonds to do that good in the current market. That's just there to, in our reserves to balance things off. But essentially, guys, we're going to be looking at rebalancing this at the end of the month. So, even if Coinbase is doing well, we're going to bring it down to the 6%. It's coming up pretty high because it's making profit. We're going to rebalance it. We're going to take some of those profits. You see, all of these are from our horns, if you haven't watched the previous video. So all of these are going to get rebalanced and spread across the portfolio. And the goal is to essentially diversify risk. On top of that, from next month, or essentially from the rebalance, we're going to start incorporating stop losses. So essentially how it's going to work is everything that's higher risk is going to have a little bit more of a stop loss, about 20%. And let's say, the things like bonds and stuff, they'll have a very short stop loss of like 5%. Essentially, the number one rule that I want to follow is, don't lose money, don't lose money, don't lose money. It really doesn't matter how much money you make if you lose it all. So really the goal of this is to build wealth and to do it in a consistent way, which I think is quite hard. And if you are here, this is just the start of my journey. I hope to build many years and of good track record and help a lot of you, get towards your financial well-being, and more importantly, do it for yourself, because at the end of the day, building the financial skills and discipline to maintain wealth is what I'm doing here, and this is my journey.